Hey guys, this is V Prisoner, and... Okay, Jesus Christ, I don't have to do this all the time, do I?
Hi, V Prisoner.
I'm still in shock after the last video, to be honest.
Same here,
I don't remember the last video. My memory doesn't go back that far.
Well, you're in luck.
I guess I'm just having lapses of memory after that, so...
R.
This is the only time in my life where I wish I could be the guy from Memento.
Oh, R is for roll chin. Whoa, why did she...
Still the penguin.
You know what? I'm not gonna ask questions.
Oh god. What is that detail? How does he know?
What is that painting?
It's been hugged
How does
many
something look like
times.
it's been hugged many times?
It has thigh marks on the side, that's how.
This... Wow, these are all like really creeper comments from Mega Man.
Your room looks like crap, by the way, so...
Oh, you can read her diary.
There's-
Mega Man Coon.
Only one specific entry.
I
So
knew they were
do
gonna...
you-
I knew it! I knew it!
So do you lose like karma points or something if you read her diary? Does he like turn less white?
I don't think so. That's the fucked up thing.
See, in
I
the
just wanna
last,
see a
in
little
like one
slider
of those
meter.
videos previous, didn't I predict that her diary would have something to do with Mega Man Coon?
Yes.
Yeah? About
You
walking
called
it?
it.
Yeah. God, I feel psychic.
I wouldn't let Roll touch any of my weapons after what just happened.
Congrats, the Mega Buster's useful again. Now we can equip
Again?
3 parts.
Hyper Viper Shell.
Normally you want to bring the drill arm into this dungeon, but I wanted to show off the hyper shell for just a little bit, so you might see me magically switch between weapons.
Oh man, I don't know if I can handle that.
Magically okay. I'm sorry.
That might be too much excitement for me to
Through
handle.
the magic of editing. It's a pretty hard concept to get at first, I know, but once you see it, you'll believe.
I
Not
don't
sure
usually
I
watch
will.
videos that far.
Either way, it was just the entrance to the ruins is on the bottom floor. It's a big old hole in the wall.
Well, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah? Anytime.
I'm sorry, I'm suppressing yawns here. You're,
you might want
A
to
little boring here.
hydrojets. It's basically jet skates, but for underwater sections. That's one of the things that this dungeon provides.
I love things. Oh, giant hole in the...
You're
Yeah, there it is. Oh, thank God.
This is Mega Man.
You're not gonna love this thing.
Don't rush things.
We're not gonna love this thing?
Yeah,
Be careful you
Why
don't
not?
get lost.
because this dungeon is boring. It's so boring, so long.
Oh, I thought you meant the gun that you had on your arm.
Oh, well, no, that's badass.
I was wondering.
It looks pretty cool.
Hyper Shell's pretty okay. It doesn't do as much damage as you'd think. It's mostly for crowd control. Because it fires an explosion. I mean, it fires a rocket that causes explosions. And if you hit an enemy with the rocket, then it will split off into a whole bunch of streaming explosions. So,
Alright, let's see it. Make it happen.
hang on, I want to
Waiting.
get these guys.
Just... What
By
are you
guys, you mean
doing?
map squares, right?
It's a thinly veiled attempt to get all the map squares while I'm herding these guys around.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'm surprised that the explosions don't hurt you, but
Yeah.
whatever.
It's like Astro Crush, but in 3D form.
So it doesn't have a whole lot of damage, it just makes things go boom.
Pretty much.
There's something
It'll
that looks like a
it'll
large
basically
place in the room
obliterate
ahead.
any weak enemies in the
I'm not
area.
picking up any reaver bots.
Fun fact, Roll doesn't know how to spell the word cliff, she uses a K. Just some more fun facts about Roll-chan that I bet you didn't know.
Get used to these.
Turtle is out there.
Get used to these turtle enemies. We're going to be seeing them a whole lot.
We never really will understand Roll-chan fully.
That's one of the reasons
No
why
one,
the.
no one ever will, that's why I guessed in these videos.
Yeah.
You're an expert.
All right.
I have studied Roll-Chan for many years.
Plenty of rooms like this, big open green rooms. These are the
It
only.
looked like a big black wall. It looked like a dead end, honestly.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a door.
These are one of the only fun rooms in this game because you're going to be using your jet skates in order to like ramp off of shit, and it's kind of fun to do some like tricks.
Oh, you are really white. You need to get outside more. These dungeons are killing your complexion.
I think it's a helmet all the time, personally.
Holy crap.
Either way.
If you go outside, I think the glare would kill Roll-Chan.
You can't lift this, it's too heavy.
With the right
Bet
tools.
you could use
Firecracker?
the drill arm to destroy that wall.
Oh, okay. They just go
drill.
ahead and tell you what the right tools are.
Really high.
So you're gonna snap your fingers and change
Jump.
to the drill arm, or what?
There was something
No, it's just I'm gonna
around
go
it you
in
could stand
to.
on.
I'm gonna
Maybe
go
you
up a
could
floor
get over
and
it.
it'll just magically be there.
Why don't you just
Okay.
surprise us? Oh wait, it's too late. You already told us.
Surprise
Way to
you,
kill the
cunt.
suspense for your viewers.
So this introduces the underwater gimmick. This is basically the big reason why this dungeon sucks, because of the way underwater physics are handled. For one thing, the frame rate. The frame rate drops by like a third, and I had to speed it up.
It looks
A little
like
bit.
The floor beneath you is filled with
And
water.
you're basically just moving around very, very slowly. It's infuriating.
I'm sorry.
I know. But
Oh, good.
But it does have this neat little ripple effect, so that's nice.
And now
It's
we're
not
playing
even that neat,
Little
like-
Mermaid.
But the ripple effect from the laughter beam, that was way cooler.
Yeah, that has more to
Oh,
that
God.
has more to do with the emulator. So either way, enemies are a lot easier to deal with underwater because they're also very slow.
And
just
this is
takes-
sped up.
This is sped up.
Damn.
Alright. Well,
I'm really sorry. I had
Yeah.
no idea. I thought you were, well, not lying exactly, but exaggerating.
No.
Jinx, bitch.
Well, it's like according to Arcane, the PSP version of this game fixes the underwater frame rate, so you're moving.
Whoa,
around
whoa, whoa,
normal,
whoa,
so-
hold on. There's a PSP version of this game?
Yeah, but it never got released in the US, so you have to go download it.
whoa.
I
That's
just got a
illegal.
PSP, so I'm like,
And I think you're banned.
it's Slow Beef doesn't watch these videos. He thinks they're too weird.
Yes, he
Yes.
does. Okay, we're gonna do some sweet jumps.
I can't imagine why.
Wait, do you get to like jump off of ramps with your jet skates?
It's not ramps per se, but you can jump off of flat surfaces that have no curve whatsoever, and it works somehow. There you go.
Nice.
You're gonna be doing a lot of that
It's
in
like-
these open
We're gonna
green
party
rooms.
tonight.
So
Yeah, I guess that's like dash jumping from X, kinda.
yeah. And this is one of the times that you actually notice that there is stuff
Whoa,
that
V Prisoner,
Whoa.
shut your mouth right now. How did you know that was there?
because I played this game before. I don't know. I'm kind of good
How
at
would you
like
know? How
remembering.
would you know that it's there?
I'm kind of good at remembering where things are after you've played it a few times.
Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good.
I'm
So
so
does the drill arm have a projectile?
no. It has zero range, and that's why a lot of people don't bother with it. Except in this game. This game has a few instances where it's actually good. The thing about the drill arm is that it has stupidly high attack power, but no range. So if you're dealing with enemies that stand totally still, they're just ripe for the picking.
It should be like Drill Man, where it splits into smaller drills.
Yeah, that would be a lot cooler, but...
It's a man drill.
that puffer fish thing, you don't want to get too close to it, because it'll inflate and
What's
it'll...
that Ground Man?
That was Ground Man.
Whatever the dude is in Mega Man and Base. That guy.
Yeah. Excuse me, I believe you mean Rockman and Forte?
He does.
No, I mean
He
Mega
does.
Man and Bass. Base.
Be
Bass,
Prisoner, you don't have
Bass.
to get mad. He
Say
does
it like
mean
you
that.
do.
Shut up, Solar System. Sorry, Stanley Kubrick.
Excuse me,
I forget Vital. Oh, I saw those spikes. That was pretty cool.
I believe a shout-out is recommended for my Nega Tyrone as well.
I have many names and many forms.
Sorry, nigger.
I wear many hats. I post under all of them.
Whoa.
Then the frame rate dropped even though you were... Oh my god.
Whoa.
Alright.
This is 90 FPS, by the way.
90 FPS.
90, yes. It gives you a general idea of how slow this is. And that's why the Hydrojets are really, really useful, otherwise it would take forever to move around. Anyway, the logic here is that since things are quote-unquote lighter in water...
Well, they are.
Yeah. You can pick up huge, heavy metal crates.
I think they're made of stone.
Yeah.
But it's just an opinion. I don't know shit.
You could just take it as you will.
There are two shield enemies behind the pillar there, and I didn't want to deal with them, so just jump over everything.
Yeah, you're kind of lazy, but we like you.
Hey, you might want to go back and get those when you have the chance. Otherwise, this won't be 100%.
That was cool. The guy like ran right into your drill, I guess, or what?
Yeah.
That was cool. I approve of that method of killing enemies.
The drill arm is actually kind of fun to play around with if the right enemies are there to exploit. That's kind of the only downside of the dungeons in this game, because they kind of railroad you into bringing the drill on, because there are breakable walls. That wasn't the case in the first game. The breakable walls were just put on the peripheral, and you could bring any weapon you want, and the game wouldn't care. That was kind of the fun thing about it.
You could see the frame rate having been increased in the menus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're
Looks a little less.
It was nice.
just a few rooms later, we finally get to turn off the water, a brief respite. I love it. It flipped right over.
This song is not about roll chain.
But it could be.
Because it's talking about the biggest. Well, it's talking about the biggest coconuts you ever did see. I'm sure, as we all know, you don't have to be a roll chain expert like me
to know.
to know.
Don't mess with the fish. If you shoot one, they'll all swarm in and bite your ass.
It's really not worth it then.
Bite that ass.
Make some love.
They'll bite Mega Man's sweet ass.
But otherwise, they won't bother you, so, you know.
Sweet because it's made of candy. Strong current.
Yeah. Good thing there is a switch right next to it.
What? But it can only be turned off by a really heavy crate.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know if there's an ability to drop things with the lifter. Either way, I've never found it, and if I haven't found it by just dicking around, then it's probably not there. Which is kind of lame.
I wouldn't, put it past this game to not have a drop command.
Lifting is still cool.
Oh, there it is.
Thank God.
Which button do you press?
Well, the green one gives you the compass. The yellow one drains the water.
Oh, compass. Oh, sorry.
It's basically the
compass.
It's basically the compass. Is what it is.
Compass.
I can't understand the English language. Oh, now the fish are trivial because they're out of water. Like,
yeah.
Idiots. What if you don't turn off the current with the brick?
Well,
that's like, who cares?
Yeah. That's
like, there's no water anyway, so there's nothing for the current to what?
It's
so
you can get it there underwater.
Wait, why? Oh, okay. And then you would fight these guys underwater, and it would be a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, because they're basically big versions of those fish.
Ah, I see. It's kind of cool.
You can actually stand on them, but I wouldn't recommend it. They'll knock you off.
Okay. Thanks for that advice.
Whenever I play this game, I'll remember that.
Now, in case you want to do,
I'll keep this video handy just to remind you.
Now, in case you want to do something fun, let me tell you about why you shouldn't do it.
Nearby. They're big ones too. Be careful.
She's talking about the boss.
Is it going to be a really big, like, spider guy or crab guy or whatever the hell those things are?
Now, that's a weird thing about this dungeon and the one after it. The bosses are in the middle, and whenever you go to like the end of the dungeon, the pirates stand in as bosses.
Alright.
So
Goddamn pirates.
stealing your thunder, basically. Technically, you're supposed to fight these things underwater, but that's not fun.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
That's amazing.
okay.
Yep.
So,
Do they
how
just
much of a
not
pain
do
in the
any-
ass would this be underwater?
Do they just not do any damage to you?
No, they pop. They shoot little energy balls that home in on you, and they're really slow.
But they didn't do any
They didn't-
damage to you. It was
Yeah.
Did, like, very little damage.
They can smack you around though, so
Oh, thanks for that. That very subtle editing.
I liked it.
did I mention there's a section in this video where I speed up the section that I've already sped up? Just ponder on that, if you will.
I wish you wouldn't have told me.
Oh, sweet.
If you just watch some of my
Okay,
videos, you know.
Oh, but you slowed it back down so we could see you hit the switch again. Thanks for that.
So wait, why'd you turn the water back on?
Because